Checking everything out, making sure everything good. Yo, what up? What up? What up? Let me check this audio, y'all. Make sure everything's straight. We should be ready to go. Let me see. Oh yeah, everything is good. What up? What up? What up? What's good, people? Y'all already see the title, man. Y'all see it. It is season 2 of the Truth Podcast, y'all. We are back in it, man. So we're gonna go ahead and go through some of these comments, man. I see we got a lot of love, man. I just want to apologize because we've been away for so freaking long. I want to say it's been over a year since we done did this. Shout out to everybody for coming through and showing love. I honestly thought it was just gonna be me rocking tonight, which I was cool with that. But I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Let's go through some of these yeah, hey man, it's a lot of comments. Let's go through some of these comments, man. What it do? Ultimate Red Pill Channel say, "Hey, you back? Nice to see the podcast coming back. Yes, sir, man. Back better and stronger than ever, brother. We ain't gonna stop, like for real. We got some stuff taken care of on the back end, brother. So from now on, man, y'all gonna be seeing me week. Every week. Y'all might even see me about 2 or 3 times per week, man. We gonna see. We got a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, on this thing. The Truth Podcast, we just reached over 2,000 subscribers on this channel. I want to say it's almost at like 2,500, which is freaking insane, man. Like, we just start growing out of the blue. Y'all know when we were doing the Truth Podcast, I don't even think this channel even had 6 subscribers. But we did some work on the back end, man. We got some things taken care of, so we ready now, man. I do apologize for the wait. Like Lil Wayne say, man, sorry for the wait. Where is the rest of the gang, man? Yo, shout out to my people. They are living life, brother. They are living life. I honestly want to bring them up here and give them the opportunity to tell you guys what's going on in their lives. But everybody, when I tell you, everybody is doing phenomenal. The last time I talked to everybody, man, we keep in contact. We talk. I'm gonna say at least maybe every other week. Like I try to talk to everybody, man, to see how everybody is doing. And when I tell you, everybody is doing phenomenal. But everybody they had a lot of stuff going on, man, which is why we stopped the podcast. You know, I think it was like a year ago. Stopped the podcast about a year ago, man, and was trying to give everybody some time to get themselves together, myself as well, and it was a lot, man. It was a lot, but they good though, man. They good. Cause y'all know we all was in different states. We wasn't in the same state. We just came together that little one time to do that one podcast, man. Please tell me you didn't do it, bro. Yo, chill. Chill, man. Please tell me you didn't do it, bro. Chill out, man. Hey, baby Jack, don't do me like that, bro, man. Cut me some slack. Let me rock. We ain't even started yet, man. We haven't even started. Y'all let me know, man, if the audio is straight. Now, once I get into my little story mode, y'all already know I don't really pay attention to comments like that, man. Y'all know how I am when I start, doing my thing. So I'm gonna try to get all the comments out the way right now. So if you guys have anything to say, go ahead and put it in the doggone comment section right now. Because once I get started, y'all already know what it is. Melanie, what's good? What up? What up? What's good, man? Hey man, y'all chill out, man. Oh man, I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate the love, man, for real. What baby Jack say? Tell me why I feel like this happened to me. LOL. I mean, I think a lot of well, I ain't gonna say a lot of guys, man. I'm not gonna say this is actually for a lot. A lot of guys just honestly stay in the friend zone for a long time. What did one of those comedians say? Best friends are like D in a glass. glass jar. You only break it in case of emergencies. Anyway, man. Baby Jack coming back through talking about did the Empire take its first L? First of all, man, all right, if you guys don't know, I do have I have another channel called KD's Empire. Um and listen, all of this stuff happened a long time ago, brother. A long time. Well, I'm gonna say at least about maybe 7 years ago. This was like maybe 7 years ago. Was it 7, 8 years ago? Somewhere along those lines. But yeah, this happened. This happened long before KD's Empire. KD's Empire is not even a year old. So cut me some slack, bro. Cut me some slack. All right, Melanie said, I miss watching these podcasts. Listen, I miss putting them out, man. We miss putting them out. I actually just got finished talking to my boy Devontae. Like we chopped it up the other day, and he sends me a lot of stuff on Instagram as well, man. And a lot of that stuff, I'm like, yo, if I was doing a podcast, I could cover some of this stuff. But yeah, I definitely miss putting these things out, man. Like for real, having these conversations, interacting with you guys, man. Is everybody coming back? I'm not going to speak for them. I'm not going to speak for them. I'll allow them to answer that question uh whenever they get up here, man. I'm assuming Devontae may be like one of the first people to come back. Like I'm pretty sure because we were kind of like messaging each other back and forth, but I was about to go live, so he's probably asking to get up on here. My apologies, D, if you did, man. After I sent them the link, and then I was like, okay, we gotta get into it, man. So that's one thing that I'm honest. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. Season 1, we were always late. Like we were always. Well, I'm gonna say we were always late, but we were late often, man, getting on these things. So we're not gonna do that no more, baby. We're gonna make sure we get out there early. All right. What's good, brother? Welcome back. Hey, appreciate it, man. We the People News. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Know I rock with you. Know I rock with you, man. Appreciate it. All right. And the last comment of the night. We the People News said, I'm going to just grab my popcorn and get ready to enjoy the show. You already know it's about to be that type of party, man. It's about to be that type of party, player. Let's go. Let me see. Let me make sure that I want to say, yeah, that's it. All right, man. So, guys, my bad. I should have got these things out the way. I am your host, KD, man. KD on the ones and twos, guys. This is the Truth Podcast Season 2, and you're rocking with me. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. All right. So it's story time. Not every podcast is gonna be like this. Like we're gonna switch it up a little bit, but we're gonna start off with story time. Story time. My best friend wanted me to smash. Lord, gee, let me. I just want to make sure I don't get no crazy text messages or anything, man. After the show. So if I get missed, you already know. No, we're not gonna name drop. Anyway, let me go ahead and set the tone. All right. So I went to Northwestern High School in Rock Hill, South Carolina, right? And it was a young lady that she was at the school, but she did not stay there long. When I tell you this young lady was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, beautiful in every way. Beautiful in every way, man. She had a beautiful smile, great skin, long hair, and she sported her own hair. Natural, all natural. And we were in the South, you know what I'm saying? So curvy, man. I'm talking about everything just set up perfect. You hear me? In high school now. In high school, and I ain't gonna lie, I seen her one day. I seen her 1 day or 2 days or whatnot, man. And I was just kind of just checking out. I was like, yeah, she is a nice looking young lady. I wouldn't necessarily say that I was crushing because I don't necessarily crush on anybody. All right, let's go ahead and get that thing straight right now. Hold on, wait, we got another comment. Bliss in the building. What's going on, Bliss? Now I don't even want to tell the story. Cut the live. I don't want you knowing. I don't want you knowing none of this. No, I'm joking. No, shout out to Bliss, man. What's good? What's good? Anyway, finish setting the scene, man. So again, this young lady, man, dropped dead gorgeous, just beautiful. I mean, from head to toe, had pretty feet. And listen, y'all know how he is, man. Rocky Hill boys, you got as a woman, you got to take care of those toes, man. Take care of them feet. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to make sure that I don't give too much detail because I'm not gonna, I don't want to give her blow her cover or whatever. So anyway, the young lady ended up moving and going to another school. And let me tell you guys, every guy wanted this girl. Every guy wanted this girl, not just because she was beautiful, but because she was like innocent. When I tell you, untouched, no guy had her as a girlfriend, nothing. No, I'm talking about just pure, beautiful, and was just full of laughter. Every dude in the school, every guy in the school wanted to talk to this girl. Anyway, she ended up moving away and getting married. I knew that she moved away. I didn't know that she had, got married or whatever. Anyway, fast forward about, let's just say about 15 years later. That sounds bad, man. How old am I? I feel old right now, man. Good grief. Let's just say about 12. Let's say about 10 or 12 years. 15 sounds bad, man. So fast forward, she moved away, but she came back. She came back, and I was on Facebook or whatever doing my thing. I was a bit animated when I first got onto Facebook, man. When I was in college, I was extremely animated. Anyway, so I'm just basically, just doing my own little thing, just writing post after post after post or whatever, and she pops up on my screen or whatever. And so I check out, I go check out her page. I go check out her page, man. Still looks like the sweet, innocent young lady. But now she got that grown woman body. If you don't know what that grown man, let me tell you something. That young lady, she was already, man, listen, but it just shaped out perfectly. Everything still set up. Lord have mercy. But I didn't really see that until, I seen that in person. Anyway, so checked out her page or whatever. And I inboxed her. Listen, I was single. I ain't care, dog. Listen, so I inboxed her. I inboxed her. Cannot remember exactly what it is that I said, man. But I wasn't trying to holler at her. I wasn't trying to holler at her, man. I was just saying, what's up? How's everything been going? Blah, blah, blah. We end up chopping it up for, I don't know how long we chopped it up. We chopped it up a little bit or whatever. And, some time had passed by. And she seen, from my post or whatever, I don't know if I had put that I was working out at Revolution Park or whatever. She was like, I didn't know that you were in Charlotte. I'm back in Charlotte, whatever. So, at this time, you know, she had been separated from her. They had been separated for, I don't know, like 2 years or something like that. Divorce, all the other stuff was. Do I need to put that stuff in there? Yeah. I got to get a context. I don't want you guys thinking that I'm messing around with any marriage. Anyway, so she moves back to Charlotte completely single, and she was in the Charlotte area. Getting nervous right now. Let me make sure. I'm not giving away too much. So, she hit me up and let me know that she was in the Charlotte area. I was like, oh, okay. I'm working. Your boy's working 2 jobs. I was working from 5 in the morning to like 11 at night. I'm talking about just nonstop getting it, and would try to work out. Anytime I go on my lunch break for an hour or whatever, work out. Anyway, so she let me know that she stayed in the Charlotte area. I was like, okay. So what ends up happening is, for some reason, we were gonna kick it. I don't know if it was her idea or if it was my idea. I can't remember. That is really, really foggy to me or whatever. So she was like, listen, I'm not doing anything or whatever. Like, hey, 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 hey. Listen, I'm cool. At the time I was staying in a 2 bedroom, 1 bath apartment. You know what I mean? It wasn't the best. I was still in the hood. I was still in the hood. Trustfully, I was in I ain't gonna say where I was staying, but I was still in the hood. But it was I think it was decent in the inside. Like I tried to fix it up. I mean, it's nothing like what I'm in now. But anyway, I was like, you're more than welcome to, what I'm saying, go ahead and get my bedroom. You can sleep in my bedroom and I'll, sleep on the couch or whatever. I'll sleep in the living room. She's like, really? You really gonna let me sleep in your bed while you sleep on the couch? I was like, yeah, absolutely. And see, my mindset was completely different. I'm thinking like this with a bad chick, and I actually did this in college. Don't judge me. With a bad chick, that attracts other bad chicks. So listen, if you got and y'all can just be cool, that's even better. That's even better. At the time, I'm just like, yo, that's jackpot status. We can be cool as I don't know what. And I know, you normally have about at least 5 or 6 baddies around you. So, I'm gonna get in where I fit in some way, somehow. Like I'm gonna weigh them down. No, no, let me stop, man. But for real though, I was thinking, I was like, yo, all jokes aside, her personality is an even bigger bonus from her looks and body and all the rest. I mean, it didn't hurt that she was easy on the eyes, but her personality was, I mean, unfreaking matched at the time. Unmatched. I'm talking about just full of. She laughed at all of my lame jokes, man. That's what got me. It was a setup from the jump, brother. But she, like every time we were together, it was nothing but laughter. Every time somebody seen us, it was like, "Hey, man, y'all seem like y'all been best friends since like birth. Like y'all seem close. Y'all seem cool or whatever." Anyway, this is when it all goes downhill, guys. So strap it up, man. After I told her that, she was like, "Yeah, it's all good or whatever." And mind you, I haven't seen this girl in over a decade. So the last time I seen her, she had like the little girl body. So I'm just like, I seen that, like, yeah, I ain't pressed. Like, listen, I'm not trying to brag, but I I I've had conversations and talked to some decent looking women. Anyway, so I go to pick her up or whatever. At the time, I'm driving my 2006 Chevy Impala, hooked that thing up, pull out to the outside or whatever to pick her up. And at the time, she didn't agree that she was going to spend the night. She was just going to come over and chill. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, yeah, I know we ain't seen each other, but I don't really know you. Like, oh, okay, that's cool or whatever. You ain't got to spend the night. So she came out, and when she came out, 5 minutes later, her butt followed. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh boy, good. But listen, I had done prepped myself before. I had prepped myself before I went to go pick her up. Your boy was already I was already on the second one. Adults, y'all can hopefully figure that out. I was already on the second one and I was good. Had done worked out, had done did what I had to do. So I'm good. I'm not pressed. I don't need anything. But she came outside. Like I said, we chopped it up for a few minutes and I'm just like mesmerized. I'm just looking like, oh my God. Whew. Lord, gee, I'm talking about, man. I'm in this doggone car about the faint. She a little short little son. I want to say she was about 5'3", 5'2", 5'3". But man, from head to toe, I'm talking about breathtaking. Not exaggerating in the least. Anybody that knew this young lady at the time would agree wholeheartedly. Would literally stop people in their damn tracks when they walking past. Anyway, so she goes back and she's like, I got to go get something. I'll be right back. She goes in, and I've heard something about that overnight bag. She goes into the house and comes back out, and she got like a little duffel bag. I was like, oh, all right, okay. So she go spend the night. All right, okay, cool. Let's get into it then. So she gets into the car. We chopping it up, man, and everything is flowing. Normally I'm definitely not used. Well, at the time anyway, I wasn't used to just sitting there and just engaging. It was nothing but work, y'all. Like seriously, working out, working out, and if I did rub one off here and there. Anyway, we get to the house. We get to the house, and we're sitting there watching TV. We watch a movie or whatever, and it's about to be bedtime. And so she was like, "I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the shower or whatever." I was like, "Okay, cool. I've already had my shower. I've already had my shower. I'm good." So she goes into the well, before she goes in, she was like, "I get kind of claustrophobic. Is it okay if I change in the bedroom?" Now, mind y'all, listen here. You have my living room, and then you have hold on, my bad. You have my living room, and then you have the bathroom on the left side, and you got to go across the hallway, and people can see you in the living room when you pass by the living room in order to get to my bedroom. So she basically saying, I got to come out of the bathroom in my towel to change and go. I was like, again, I'm not tripping. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, go ahead, man, go ahead. I'm not tripping on that. Go ahead and do what you do. So anyway, she go in there, she take her shower. I go ahead and make a little pallet on the floor. Don't judge me, man. Like at the time, I just felt like the floor was like one of the most comfortable places to sleep. I don't know why, man. Maybe I had a hard back or something. My mom thought I was weird. I actually used to make my bed up and sleep on the floor. I know it's weird. Anyway, so while she's in the shower, I'm doing my push-ups or whatever, getting ready to lay down and go to sleep or whatever. She comes out, and I kind of see out the corner of my eye. I try not to look to be. I don't want to be that creepy guy. So try not to look. I can see her little silhouette passing by or whatever. Go in there and change. Whew. All right. So she gets finished with that. She comes back out. We watch like a show or two. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep. You can go ahead and take the room if you need any extra covers. They're in the hall closet. If you want to turn it, we can turn the heat up or whatever. Just let me know. So she's like, okay, cool. So she was like, so when she was walking out, she's like, you really gonna give me your bed and let me sleep in your bed? It's like, yeah, yes, it's all good, man. Now, it was a lot of red flags that I didn't pay attention to going into this thing, right? But again, man, I'm trying to brush everything off. I'm just like, no, it is what it is. We're gonna carry on. So she goes and she lays down in the bed. At the time, I still had my plastic on my bed. I don't know why. I just didn't take the plastic off my bed for a long time. Anyway, so I can hear her get in the bed, and I go ahead and turn the TV off, turn all the lights off in the house. So all the lights are off in the house, nothing's on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, trying to go to sleep. Had a great time. Had a great time. Had a great night. It's like we're gonna wrap it up, man. We both had a great time. Cool. I forgot where we got something to eat from, but had a great freaking night, man. And so I hear her in my bedroom moving around. It's like, it's one thing when you're just trying to, turn it and get comfortable and you stay put. But you can hear when somebody continues to move, like, and I'm thinking, like, what is she in there fidgeting for? Like, what's going on? Anyway, I hear her get out of the bed. I hear her get out of the bed and come to like I can kind of see her silhouette, even though it's completely dark, and I can kind of see her silhouette standing in the middle of the hallway. And she was like, KD. I was like, what's going on? She's like, it's cold in here. I was like, you want me to turn the heat on? She's like, no, it's fine. I was like, well, it's extra blankets in the hall closet if you need them. Just grab your blanket or two or whatever. So didn't take that hint either. That was another hint. I was just brushing it off, man. Trying to be a good guy. I was Mary J. Blige in that thing. Anyway, trying to be a good guy. I'm guessing she grabbed some cover, went back and laid back down. Not even 5 minutes later, she get back up and come back in there and just stand there in the middle of the what's the name. And at this time, I'm just like, I don't know what to say. So she sat there. She's like, I'm like, hey, is everything good? I'm thinking, oh, she must want to go home. She don't feel comfortable. Okay, cool. Let me go to get my shoes on or whatever. Like, hey, what's going on? She was like, yeah, I want to Google this so bad. Can anybody tell me what the what your body temperature is? Anybody? Don't answer that. It's whatever your body temperature is, but she gave it to me in a number. What is it? I was about to say 97.9, but I know that's power 98. Your 96 point whatever your body temperature is. She said it like 3 times. I was like, you need my what? And she was like, your body temperature, Katie. I was like, oh, okay. Still dumbfounded. I'm just like, okay. I mean, I can understand that, I mean, I guess, some people might, I don't know. I don't know how I rationalized this thing at the time, but I did. So I follow her into the bedroom. And I immediately, because my bed was up against the chill, man. Who is it? That's Mom's. Hold on. I can't ignore this Mom dudes, man. Hold on. Hey, what's going on, Mom?
Yeah, good. What you got going on?
Hey, I'm in the middle of story time on my live right now.
Oh, my bad.
It's all good. I'll call you back after it's over.
Okay, love.
All right.
Okay, peace.
All right, peace. My bad, y'all. My bad. That was Mom Dukes. What's the name? Oh, appreciate it. Thank you, Bliss. Thank you, Bliss. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Okay, so hold on, wait a minute. Did I mess that up? Okay. All right. My bad, y'all. All right, so we're back. So yeah, so it's 97.1 or something. That don't sound right. That don't I don't know. Bliss, I appreciate you, but I don't know. That's right, dog. Captain. But anyway, man, so we'll roll with it. So you're 97.1. So she was like, I got a feeling I'm gonna get clown for that, man. Whatever your body temperature is, that's what it is. I wish you would have looked it up. Anywho, so it's around. It's around. Oh, it's around there somewhere. Right. It's around there somewhere, man. All right. So I immediately get up against the wall. My butt is to the wall, up against the wall. And I know she said she need my body heat. So what I try to do is I try to give her my arm. So she got in the bed or whatever. And she's like, give me your arm. I was like, okay, all right. So my arm is around her, but my butt is still pressed up against the wall. Because I don't want that area getting near her. Okay. I don't want to scare the girl, I mean, that's scared. What the hell is that? Anyway, man, so this was another sign that I chose to ignore. Anyway, so I got my arm around her and she slides back a little bit. I'm saying it. I'm saying what I'm saying it low. Don't do it. And she continued to slide back. Hot diggity dog. She kept sliding back. She slid back until she got close. And even though I was trying to make sure that my body was going to be exhausted, all right, I was trying to make sure my body was going to be exhausted so I wouldn't have that energy, you know what I mean? But, y'all know me, I'm a freak of nature. Anyway, so she got close. And when I tell you, even though my butt was against the wall, like I was trying to push my butt through that thing. Like I was honestly really trying to avoid this. Again, this young lady was just cool as heck, man. Listen, I had already made up in my mind that we were not going to sleep together no matter what. Scratch that no matter what part. All right, so I had already made up in my mind that we were not going to sleep together. All right, I was like, I'm good, bro. I'm already taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Anyway, so Lord have mercy. She gets up, like she stopped, like she got close enough, but while she was doing that, I want to say I was thinking about the worst things you can think of, right? The worst things you can think of. I'm thinking about big chicks. No, listen. Oh, it's my fault. My fault, man. I'm joking. Let me rock. Let me rock, man. But I'm literally singing like birthday songs, the Star Spangled Banner, like everything in my mind. I'm trying to think of the word like mustard. I can't stand much. But anything that I just thought just wasn't it, that's what I was thinking about. And when I tell you, your boy was proud of himself. I had a beautiful thick. Now, hey, I had a perfect specimen in my bed that's been trying to chip at that doggone armor. But your boy wasn't. I ain't having it, cuz I'm not having it. Nope. You ain't getting no D today, cuz I'm up here. Ba. I don't give a damn about that itch. Ain't nothing happening. Anyway. So she hit me with the Thanos. Man. She stood up and she was like, hey, I'm like, man, damn, what now? Normally, I like to sleep naked. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my. She said, is it okay with you if I was to take my shorts off? Oh, my, man, good grief. When I tell y'all, that doggone wall of China just came crumbling down. I'm talking about a mofo. I'm sitting there in the dark, dog. My doggone chest poked out, arm on swole, chest on D's. Oh, man, listen, because any guy would have been gave in. I promise you. Any guy would have been folded. Any dude on this planet, I promise you would have folded. If you had this young lady in your doggone bed and you were single and you were straight, ain't no way in the world you have lasted as long as I did. Trying to put that, what she say? Trying to put that butt through. Oh, Lord. Did I say that? Anyway, so what ends up happening was, when I tell y'all it was cold in there, but it got hot. I'm talking about it got hot. I can't remember if I had a shirt on or not, man. I think I had to I took my shirt off because when I lay down, I normally sleep naked, but because she was there, I still kept my shorts on. I had no boxes on. Anywho, I took a moment and I was trying to process it, and she asked again. She was like, is it okay if I sleep naked? Do you have a problem with that? I'm just like, hey, man, listen, hey, that's when the man in me came out there. Hey, I don't care how thick you is. I don't care. Hey, I don't care how thick you is. Cause anyway, so I tried to play it off in the coolest way possible. Your boy probably sounded like a straight up nerd. Voice was probably cracking and everything. But sure, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, if you cool with that, if you feel like if that's how you sleep or whatever, like, dude, just shut up, man. Shut up. Anyway, so she stands up and I'm watching her because my butt is up against the wall. My butt is up against the wall, and she gets out of bed. She's standing straight in front of me, and I'm watching everything unfold in real time. So she stands up. Mind y'all, she like 5'2", 5'3", and she had no drawers on. So I felt like this was playing. I felt like she was planning on doing this the whole entire time. Anyway, so she stands up, and I'm watching. It's like it's happening fast, but in slow motion. If that makes sense. I don't know if that make any sense, but it's like, yo, bro, I'm thinking like, what the hell is going on? Like, no, man, I had already planned this out in my head. We weren't gonna do nothing and all of it. You keep trying me. Like, as a man, what I'm saying? I got to accept this responsibility. With great power comes great. Anyway, so she gets up and I'm watching her. Man, if y'all, the people in the camera be able to tell, listen, this how she look right here. This how she look. Man, when I tell you that young lady was carrying 2 midgets back there, you hear me? Two little people. My bad. I don't mean to say it. She was carrying 2 little people back there, and so she's pulling them down. Oh Lord! And I'm sitting here watching this thing, and the shorts drop. The shorts drop, and I don't know if I blacked out or what the heck happened, man. But anyway, she puts the shorts down. Let me stop playing. She puts the shorts down. And at this time, I'm still trying to sing the Star Spangled Banner song, the birthday song, just thinking about all these other things. She gets back into the bed. And even though I had on shorts, I don't know why the heck she was so warm, man. She slid back. I try to put the arm around her again. You know what I'm saying? I got pretty long arms. Try to put the arm around her. We're in a queen size bed. I didn't have a king at the time. Queen size bed. I put my arm around her. She slides back. Slide back a little bit. Don't. All right, mama. Damn it. That's enough. That's enough, sugar. Anyway, her butt touches my thigh. And I'm gonna say about 5 minutes later, I scared the living out of that girl. Let me tell you something, dog. Hey, boy, I don't know where the heck that energy came from. But again, about 5 to 10 minutes later, like I held on a long time. About 5 to 10 minutes later, she thought I had a damn cop flashlight in that damn bed, dog. Just like, man. And to be honest with you, it gets really foggy after that, man. I don't know what she did. I honestly cannot remember what she did. All I remember is anywhere that I went, she was there. When I went to work and was working a 10-hour shift, no, I'm saying 8-hour shift at the YMCA, she would sit there and wait. That mom would sit there and wait on me to get off from work. And I'm talking about this happened not just one occasion, but on a lot of different occasions. So the question that somebody asked me was, did you do it? Yes. Yes, man. Unfortunately, I did it. I did it. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I regret it, man. I regret it. I wish I did not let it get that far. Nothing was wrong with the sex part. Right? Yeah. Nothing was wrong with that at all. But that friendship, man, the friendship was freaking golden. I'm talking about, man, yo. On up until that point, I had never had a female friend that I was like that cool with on up until that time. I'll tell you, we were close like freaking pots and pans. Every time you seen her, or every time you seen me, you seen her. Cool as heck, man. I got some other stories that go behind that, but we ain't gonna what's in there. She's a good candidate. Hold on, wait a minute. What is she talking about? Kind of like she was a good candidate. Oh Lord, we gonna get into that, man. We gonna get into that. Yeah, y'all don't start that mess. But do I miss you? Hold on, hey y'all, hold on, slow down with the questions, man. Hold on, slow down with the questions. Let me get this out. I'm gonna read the chats in just a second. We were cool as heck, man. I mean, like the other side of the freaking pillow, man. Like pots and pans. Again, yes, I do regret it. And let me just go ahead and I'll go through the comments and then we'll get back to this. So it sounds like she was a good candidate. Why couldn't you just date? So here's the thing, right? At the time, man, I wasn't looking to date anybody. I had an extremely busy schedule. Let me stop. Why am I making excuses? Let me stop making excuses. I talk about people that do this. Okay, so bottom line was, honestly, when it comes to guys, right? When it comes to guys, sex is cool, but a relationship, like, we really have to sit down and honestly, like, evaluate you, because you then become a representation of me. So every time somebody see you, you are representing me, right? And so it did boil down to, like, she approached me. She was like, "Listen, Katie, I love you to death, man. Like, would do anything for you. Do you see us as being more like dating, relationship?" And I'm just like, "Oh yeah. Oh, now things are getting serious." Like, but this was like months. This was like months after. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had already kind of like had the feeling that she had feelings for me. I'm just like, oh man, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's the girlfriends that I had, man. It was like it was, I don't know, it was a little bit different, man. And I'm gonna say this: I do feel like, if you see this, my bad, but I got to be honest. I do feel like I still dodged a bullet when it comes to me choosing a girlfriend. I do an excellent job with that. I think I do an excellent job with that, right? Um, the type of women that I choose as girlfriends, like, we of course are friends first, but if ever there is an issue or a problem and we choose to separate away from each other or whatever, is this the type of person that you can still be cool with? And something about her was just saying, I don't think so, man. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, possibly, you know what I mean? But just at the time, I just felt like it wasn't it. And so I made a decision not to. And I felt like, she didn't like that, man. She didn't like that. She felt like, I'm ready to go to war over you. But no, man, I couldn't date her, man. Couldn't date her. She was cool as heck, beautiful, cool, had everything going on for herself. Because she was a young lady. Listen, man, I speak nothing but good about this young lady. Really, really well put together. Always kept her hair looking good. Always wore her natural hair. Never had on makeup. Never needed makeup. Had beautiful skin. Banging body. Banging body. Kept her nails and her feet done if it wasn't every week, it was like every other week. Stayed on her ish, man. I'm talking about on top of that thing, pots and pans. But just because, somebody's a good person, y'all have a good friendship, does not mean that that's going to translate into a good relationship. You know what I mean? Some people are just made just to be your friends, and some people you shouldn't be sticking your D in, you know what I mean? Or open your legs to. But we did it. You know what I'm saying? We did it, and, things happen or whatever. But in overall, again, what really puts the bow or the ribbon on that thing is her freaking personality, man. Her personality was honestly like golden, for real. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, man. Couldn't do it. Wait, oh, my bad. Hold on. They say it's better to start off as friends, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say this, man. This kind of goes into, the reason why we're doing this podcast and stuff. Yes, you should date or start off as friends. Yeah, start off as friends. Hopefully, become best friends. But still, you need to date with intentions, especially now for a lot of us. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to guys, you should be trying to align yourself with someone that you can possibly see yourself spending the rest of your life with. So I'm not spending any time with any young lady if it's not related to business, if it's, like, personal, or trust and believe, if I'm spending any time, energy, or resources of mine, then reason being is because, I actually see myself being with you in the future or whatever. But yeah, I would agree with that. Just way off topic, boy. If that isn't like Melanie. Melanie, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you, though. Do you miss us? I do, man. Well, I'm not gonna say I miss y'all. I miss I do miss doing these podcasts, man. I'm just gonna do it a little bit different compared to what we used to do, man. Like I'm gonna jump in here and do some story times like here and there now. But yeah, I definitely miss coming on here and chopping it up with y'all, man, because y'all are off the freaking chain. Why were you so against it? Why were you so against taking it to another level? Again, man, I just did not see that friendship going past that. And I think when it comes to my beliefs, right, I believe once you get married, you stay married no matter what. If you do make that commitment before God, before your family, before her family, to your spouse, and to everybody that's in the team, you sign that doggone paper. That's it. Divorce is not an option. The only option is to figure out where the hell we went wrong and make sure that we get back to, well, I ain't gonna say get back to where we once was, but strengthen that thing. Whatever holes or whatever we need to fill, we need to work on that thing together. Divorce is not an option. If I've been asked this question a lot, if I ever do decide to get married, then it would be with someone that believes that and embodies that thing. Like that's not something that you can fake. That's going to be like built into their character, into their foundation. And you can feel, hear, see that thing like when you speak to those and you're around those type of people. But yeah. I just didn't, again, I think most men, we're gonna look at the past and see, what were your relationships like, and then if we look at the how marriages are, what is it? 70% of marriages or something like that, women normally leave. And we had conversations and stuff about that. And I personally, it could have been something that she wasn't telling me. I just felt like none of that was a reason to honestly get a divorce. But like they said, it's three sides to a story. It's her side, it's his side, and it's the truth. The Truth Podcast. Now let me start well bit plugging. But just based on the things that she told me, I am cool when it comes to, to the sex thing, but when it comes to relationship, especially, after you get out of high school or whatever, man, I was honestly thinking about like building, like really building a life together. I mean, not with her, but just whoever I decide to, whoever I decide to get with that aligns with, my purpose at the time. I'm speaking from the time, aligns with my purpose. That's going to be the person that I can see myself building with long term. And she just wasn't it, man. I mean, like, again, she had all of the other characteristics and the qualities and everything that most men would ask for in a woman. But the main thing that I needed, I didn't see. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Like we could have, took away some of that stuff. She didn't have to be as pretty. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have. But the mindset is everything, man. Your mindset is everything. That's what powers that vehicle. That's what guys are honestly looking for. Most guys that I know, anyway, they're looking for a specific type of woman that's, of course, going to be that man's piece. You got to be easy on the eyes as well. I mean, who don't like to be around somebody that look good? Let's keep it a band. But also somebody that you're going to be able to build with. But anyway, man, let me make sure we got everything, man. I gotta make sure I hit Devontae back up, man. How long was this broadcast, man? Almost an hour. We almost got an hour in, but this is season 2 of the Truth Podcast, man. We're gonna try to do this thing at least once a week. I'll try to come up with some type of schedule. We may even have Devontae on this one, man. But the way that these podcasts are going to be now is there's going to be a story time at least once a week. KD got a lot of crazy stories. I got a lot of crazy stories that I got to get it off my doggone chest, man. I got to get it off my chest. A lot of stuff that, you know, your boy basically just been holding it. And it is nothing bad. It's nothing bad, man. All these stories are, I don't think there's anything bad. All these stories are actually fun, man. They're fun. So I'm just going to put it out there, man. But does anybody have anything else left before we get out of here? I'm trying to check and make sure on all the platforms that we're streaming from that I actually got this stuff out the way, man. Hey, and thank you guys too, man. I appreciate the likes and the love on all these different platforms. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. Going once, going twice. All right, that's it. All right, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Truth Podcast, man. Again, this is season 2. Season 2. Episode 1, man. Thank you guys so much for watching, sticking in there with me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Stay away from the best friends, man. I'm telling you. They'll get you.